welcome to another edition of the Horror Movie Fan Club. On this edition, we're going to be talking about Heart Eyes. But before we get into it, let me get into the panel, introducing the panel, I should say. The first and foremost, we got Josh. Say what's up, Josh.
What's up, everybody?
Hell yeah. We also got Brian. Say what's up, Brian.
What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight?
Hell yeah. And let's go ahead and read up the synopsis for this Heart Eyes here. A masked maniac with glowing red eyes returns every Valentine's Day to slaughter unsuspecting couples. When a cynical ad executive and her hopeless romantic colleague become the next target, they decide to fight back and end the reign of terror. I like that the cast for the most part was unknown. I also like that they got some like OGs, like they got Devin Sawa, I think that's his name, from the
Final Destination.
Final Destination, thank you.
A.K.A. Casper.
A.K.A. Casper, fucking hell yeah, dude. Legend.
No wonder they looked a little familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
They also have Jordana Brewster. She's been in a lot of shit. If you see her, you know her. Fast and Furious. Thank you. She's been in Fast and Furious.
She was in the, I think it was called Texas Chainsaw: The Beginning or something like that.
Oh yeah, she was in that movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good callback on that one. Yeah, I love the cast. I love the two leads were very believable. At least like in their acting abilities. Olivia Holt and Mason Gooding.
Mason Gooding, he was in Scream.
Yeah.
And you know what? I haven't seen any of the newer Screams. Like I've seen it.
Voodoo, man. You gotta watch
I
it.
I know. I've also had it on the background when I used to work over there with you guys, and I never like it was okay. I guess from like the killing parts that I got to see, but yeah, I'll have to check it out for sure. What do you how do you feel about the cast here, Brian? Hell yeah, that's how he feels. Fuck this cast.
I think the cast was actually fine. I had no real problems with it. I think no, I actually don't have a problem with the cast, except I would say maybe the reveal from the killers. I think that was a little bit. I think their performance in that one was a little bit over the top, but I mean,
yeah.
Besides that, I think the main chick and the other love interest, it did well.
Yeah. Let's since you hit on the kind of reveal at the end there, we can definitely just go into the reveal. I didn't expect the killers to be multiple one. I didn't expect multiple ones, and I didn't expect them to be who they revealed them to be.
Yeah,
right.
It was definitely a twist.
It was a good twist,
but I actually liked the reveal. I don't know if I actually was a big fan of the motives behind it.
Yeah.
I think that was the part that kind of threw me off a bit, and I was like, "This is a little cringe." But I mean, you know what?
The movie itself was cringe.
The movie itself had its own thing because you're blending like two different genres. You're literally blending like a rom-com and a horror film, and it's like it twists itself, it binds, but it doesn't really hold itself all the way.
Gotcha.
At times, I feel like it wiggles a lot of time with structure, but I had fun with it.
Okay. Before we continue, let's do the thing we always do in the middle of our podcast here. Spoiler warning. If you haven't seen the movie, why the fuck are you watching a review? Don't watch a review. Spoiler warning going forward. We're gonna talk about what actually happens in the movie now.
It's already on VOD, people. You can order it on demand already.
Exactly.
Like my dog says right here, order on demand.
Doggo says order on demand.
We're far past Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at this point, you still haven't watched it.
You're probably working on
Honestly,
it
go
anyway.
watch it.
Yep.
Still go watch it. I mean, I'm not even gonna say it's like a must-have, but now that it's available, why not?
Yeah.
If it's
just why
on,
not?
give it a shot. Josh, give me your take on the reveal. Go ahead and give us the reveal if you want to.
So I literally thought it was gonna be what's his name from Final Destination.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
When I saw him in the movie, I was like, I like it. Hell yeah, let's put
yeah.
him in there.
And then when I rewatched the movie again, even though I already knew who the killers were, it kind of makes sense that it was her, because she was like, "Oh, I'm going on a date," and he was like, it could have been a girl that was like scorned or the girl that never got taken out to the prom. I was like, yeah, it's her.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point there, because I didn't necessarily put two and two together until you kind of put it there. But yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Interesting. So yeah, it was Jordana Brewster's character, Janie Shaw. She is a detective. Her partner, which we all thought was who was going to be the killer, which didn't turn out to be the killer at all. He actually gets killed right, kind of like not necessarily right off the bat, but towards the end there. But yeah, it was a husband and wife who also had a third partner, so it was a throuple, and their kink was killing
He was
couples.
a fanatic. He was a fanatic of theirs.
He was a fanatic of
they had
theirs.
They had a real interesting kink.
Yeah.
There.
The kink of killing couples on fucking Valentine's Day of old days.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the story, it's interesting and it makes sense. It would have to be police officers, so they can keep doing what they want to do. But I personally was about this movie. I think I might be the only person in this group, or you feel that way too, Brian?
No, you're not alone.
Okay.
I felt the same way too.
Go ahead with Brian. Go ahead and continue. Let's hear what you have to say about how do you feel about the movie.
I say even I had a lot of fun with it. Most of all, some of the kills actually pretty cool for the most part. I do think the trailers did give away some uniqueness to some of them.
Yeah.
I did not expect to laugh even at all in this movie like that. But I did.
Yeah.
Probably at parts I shouldn't have. But overall though, like, I don't know, it's odd because there's some parts of the movie where it's taking itself seriously, but it's not, because it's still a rom-com. And then after you get that whole scene of how it's playing for laughs, now you don't really get that sense that the main characters are really in danger.
Yeah, it did feel like it didn't have that at the edge of your seat feel. Right?
There were some times it kind of did.
Yeah.
Like the whole scene with the carousel.
Or the movie theater,
yeah.
I felt like.
Okay, yeah, good memory. Josh, let's go with you. Tell me how you felt about the movie.
So for me, I kind of liked it. For me, it was like more like a sleeper movie, because we did the reaction to Companion and all that. Companion was like a great horror movie, like sci-fi horror movie.
Yeah.
I say more like a thriller.
Yeah, this one to me was more like a cheesy, nice Valentine horror movie, basically.
Right.
It checked the spots for me. It's not an A horror movie. It's more like a B horror movie, but B+ horror movie for me.
Okay. Definitely has slasher vibes. It gave me like 90s, maybe even B movie slasher vibes a little bit. Just with the better budget. A cheesy dark comedy is the best way to put it too, if you wanna kind of like put it in there like that. But yeah. crazy death scenes. I'd agree with you on that, with you and Brian. One of the death scenes, let's see if I can remember one that kind of was out there. Oh yeah, right off the bat. I like that they kind of just introduced this guy like right off the bat in this movie. He's like killing people.
Yeah.
They have gratuitous sex scenes in it too, so and it reminded me of like fucking Jason.
The van.
Yeah. That scene specifically reminded me of Jason. They did like, I guess it would be homage, right? An homage to those.
Yeah, and it has like, I think it's got. That's what I'm saying, is it's trying to blend like two different genres, and the genres are basically horror and rom-com.
Yeah.
Right.
It plays a good enough fine line of, I say, horror and comedy in a sense. It definitely does it a much better way than another movie that actually didn't, that tried to walk that line and actually failed completely hard, like The Monkey. And I don't think for one, I think this movie does a much better job than that at walking that line.
I never saw The Monkey. I was like apprehensive to watch it after hearing some reviews.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's trying to be more of anything like this one, where it's got the romance, it's got all that, and it's funny at the same time. But you know, the stakes are still there. With The Monkey, it's just not taking itself seriously at all the entire time, and you actually get bored of it. It's odd.
Yeah, because I heard it was actually funny, good, disgusting.
Interesting.
It, like, most of the kills and stuff already got they get revealed in the trailers.
Yeah,
but I don't know. There's just actually not that. There's not even that much killing like you would think there was. When you get to the middle, it gets really, really slow.
So you're saying his other movie, Long Legs, was better than this?
Oh, big time. My Long Legs is by a long shot. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I almost feel like maybe the people that didn't like Long Legs maybe might like this one. But I don't know. This one just feels a lot way more slower than even Long Legs, oddly enough. And Long Legs is shot already in a very slow pace way, where the shots are all still or just rotating.
Yeah.
And like this one just gets boring. It gets to a point. That movie, The Monkey, it just gets boring on that part. But this, I at least was entertained, laughing, and on the edge of my seat sometimes. When I could. But I had fun with it. I would say if we were to rate this, I'd give it like a 6.5. It's almost a 7 for me.
Let's do the 5 star. 5 star.
5 star?
Yeah.
If we're doing it by 5 star, 2 stars.
Okay.
2.5.
Cool. I like it. Josh, go ahead and give me your final thoughts on the movie and your grade.
So for me, the movie was good. Like I said, for me, it checked the boxes for like a B horror movie, which it was for me, like a high B. I liked all the characters. I liked the best friend. She was, for me, it's the comedic relief.
Yeah.
And then with the kills, they were interesting. The one that stood out to me the most was the one from the cab driver. He's ready to drive, and you see an arrow hit right through his head. I was like, oh yeah. Snap. But and then the comedy, the one scene that got me laughing is when they find when she forgot to put away the dildo in her room.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yes.
So that was that scene specifically. So a lot of times when people were telling me like, "Oh, I heard it's like this type of movie is scary," and I was like, "Okay, the best way I can tell you how this movie is." I would explain that scene. That scene with the dildo and the killer and then fucking revolts against him. I think that right there just summed up basically the movie, where it's taking itself seriously but not so much. And it's actually, it works.
Yeah.
What's your grade right there?
So my rating would be, I would give it a, say, 3.8.
Nice. Okay. No, that's a good grade.
Yeah.
For myself, I like that it was a unique. Has there been a killer? Yeah, there have been, right? There has been like killer, like slasher Valentine theme.
Well, my Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
Bloody Valentine, right?
Bloody Valentine in 3D.
Yeah.
I forgot this. I forgot the other one. The one where like a baby face.
Oh,
yeah.
Valentine's.
Happy Death.
Valentine's
Day.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Another one with Denise Richards and the guy from Buffy the Vampire.
Yeah. There we go. That was the one.
All right.
And
so
then, yeah, like Happy Death Day. But either way, like we don't see too much of this so often.
Yeah.
And honestly, usually they end up being shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Like really shitty. And I mean, I gotta give them credit. They actually tried for something. And
well, yeah, like in the 80s they had all these movies.
Yeah.
They had April Fool's Day, they have New Year's Day.
That's true.
Leprechaun, they had all these movies. Some of them were great, some of them were goofy. But,
they're not, they're not gonna all be fucking grand slams. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
If taking that to account, it definitely it's not a bad movie. Not from the other movies that are out there. I'd have to give it a 3 out of 5 stars for sure. I like the potential of it because I feel like there's going to be a sequel somehow.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm more open to that too. It's in the. That's why I probably rated it like as low as I could, because I think there's still more room for improvement, because I know there will be some coming in the way. So I think it's gonna do well.
And the sequel will probably move up to another couple. It doesn't have to be the same main characters.
True.
No.
And it can just be a copycat, and it's just another story. Yeah, it writes itself.
If Thanksgiving is getting its sequel, I don't see why something that does well like this shouldn't.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you guys. Never saw it.
Thanksgiving?
Never saw Thanksgiving.
I think it's on Netflix, man.
I thought we reviewed it here.
No.
I thought we reviewed it on this. Didn't we?
Never saw it. We didn't see it on here. No.
Oh, it's a Mandela effect, man.
It's a Mandela effect. Yeah, we've been. This is a fairly new thing we've been doing. But yeah, it's a movie I heard was pretty good, and I'm gonna have to check it out. If it's on Netflix, I'm gonna have to check it out for sure.
Let me see. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah,
it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Dope.
Yep.
Because I saw that one not too long ago either, like a few months ago.
Because when I heard about the movie, I was waiting for that movie since 2006 to come out, since they announced it at the Grindhouse. Planet Terror and Death Proof. Yeah.
It's funny how almost all of them got their movie except that one, and that was the one that everyone was more intrigued by, because they had never been a Thanksgiving horror movie.
Well, there is, but it's not like a slash movie. It's more like a
that show's funny.
They've never done like an actual like slasher, so it seems like every holiday kind of has had their slasher.
Yeah.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah. They gotta make. I'm pretty sure that eventually we're gonna see like a Memorial
Easter
Day one.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure there's an Easter one.
Is there an Easter fucking horror movie?
Let me check it out right now. I'll tell you guys right now.
I wouldn't mind. We obviously know St. Patrick's got one.
Yeah.
Shit, I want to see one on.
Fucking the Leprechaun.
One for each fucking month. Shit.
Yeah,
I want one for February. I want one for June. I want one for September.
Oh my god.
Shit.
If
we would get one, like for this month, we get a woman. Get a woman slasher.
So there's a few. There's one called the Easter Day. Here Comes Peter Collinhole. The Easter Bunny Massacre. Easter Bloody Easter.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to do one of these days where we pick a Tubi.
Yeah, like honestly,
like a horror movie on Tubi.
Do like Maybe do like a little watch
along.
Yeah.
Watch along.
Have you guys ever have you guys ever seen what the fuck is it called? 3000 Planet. It's damn it. What the fuck is Mystery Science Theater?
No, but I think is that the one with the video with the moon?
Yeah.
No, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
So basically, yeah, we as the movie's there, we talk shit, and we provide commentary for the movie. It's something. It's a good idea. I like it.
Yeah.
If you guys are down, I'd have to look for a movie that we'd be able to like show that isn't copyrighted and all that shit. But I'm pretty sure we could find something on Tubi.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Sounds
guys.
good, man.
I want to thank Josh. I want to thank Brian. Brian, where can they find you on the social?
You guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and soon all other platforms at Ace Arson.
Hell yeah. Josh, where can they find you on the socials?
Instagram. I have TikTok, but I really don't post anything on there. But Sid_Josh_818.
Hell yeah. You can find me under NSI Rick almost everywhere. You can find me streaming under NSI Rick as well on Twitch and YouTube. You can find you can find the podcast on Instagram, and you can also find the other podcast, Lucha Critics, on its own channel there as well. Be sure to give us a like, give us a comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see, what you want us to see or talk about. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Everybody.
Hell yeah.